do all of myself because I'm selfish, yeah. I don't know myself, I swear. You don't know anybody else. Do all of myself because I'm selfish, yeah. I don't know myself, I swear. You don't know anybody else, I swear. Myself, cause I'm selfish, yeah. I want you out of myself. I want you out of myself. I want you out of myself. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, so let's jump right into it. Hey, let's turn that down.
Don't turn my music down.
What's up, G's? It's your boy Hallway Sniper here, back with another video, and we are going to be starting out today with that new defensive settings video, and we are going to be doing it for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a lot of people having trouble guarding Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I honestly feel like I know the reason why. I mean, he's like basically like a demi guy. He can dribble. He can't shoot yet, but he has a 76 3-pointer, which he can shoot a little bit. So if you get his timing right, but basically he's basically like another Kevin Durant that can't really shoot like that, and he's a bucket. And I know it's hard to guard him. So this video, I'm gonna have the defensive settings video on how to lock down the Milwaukee Bucks. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button if this video helps you guys out. It really helps out the video. It really helps out the video. And subscribe for more NBA 2K18 content. Let's jump right into the video. Now, like I start off all my NBA 2K18 defensive settings video, make sure you go to those coaching settings and put your coaching adaptive settings on off. I tell you guys this every single video because I don't want your settings to get changed mid-game by your coach. Turn them off so they don't get changed. Now, at the beginning of all of my defensive settings video, they all kind of start off the same with the tight, tight middle. Those are always going to be the same unless I go to a zone defense, because this is a man-to-man defense. This is a man-to-man defense. Now on the on-ball screen, you're going to go under, catch edge, off on-ball with the center, go under, catch edge again, because there's not a lot of shooters on the Milwaukee Bucks. They're not the Warriors. On your off-ball screen, you're going to go under post. You're going to go 3/4 top. I know when I did the Rockets video, I said go behind because it was Clint Capella. The Bucks, they only got John Henson, and he's not really going to give you too much in the paint. So you can go 3/4 top or 3/4 bottom. Those are both good settings. And for here, since they're not really good shooters, we can do the screen help rule on help and no rotation, and drive help and help and no rotation, because we really want to guard Giannis. Now for Eric Bledsoe, the first person, we're going to put that extended pressure on. I tell you guys in every single video to make sure you put the extended pressure on at the beginning of every single game, just to test out the water to see if your opponent is actually good, because if they're not good, most likely they're going to push the pace. They're going to push the pace, get turnovers, and they're going to shoot bad shots. Why are you staring at me? Now for Eric Bledsoe, for the on-ball pressure, you can put it to moderate. Even for the off-ball pressure, you can set it to moderate or leave him, because his three-pointer is not that high and he's not going to hit a lot of three-pointers. But for everybody else, leave it to tight, because they can knock down three-pointers. Chris Middleton is a good three-point shooter and mid-range shooter. And Jason Terry, I think they had Jason Terry in, but he can shoot. Anybody that can shoot, obviously, set it tight. If they can't shoot, set it to moderate. Giannis, we want to play him tight. We don't want to leave him no space. Even though he can't shoot that well, we want to play him tight, because as soon as he catches the ball, we want to be able to spam that X button, switch over to that player and spam the X button so he can't catch the ball. Another thing, like I say, make sure on all your centers you set the screen and help rules to automatic. That way you can do the point of emphasis to shrink the floor, and also your other point of emphasis is to play physical. Now if you want to, you could set your settings to double team Giannis when he drives, but I would rather manually double team off of the point guard. That way you know who's going to be helping, you know who's going to be actually double teaming, so it's not like a random person double teaming every single time and you might leave a shooter wide open. So I like to double team off of Eric Bledsoe, and I'm gonna show you guys here in this video how I held them to, like, I think below 30% from the field in the first quarter, or below 20. I think it was 25% from the field in the first quarter. But these are the best defensive settings for the Bucks. You want to practice them, get them You will want to practice these settings and getting used to having, playing, because I don't know how you guys actually play defense. I like to play on and off ball. You cannot just be an on ball defender. I'm telling you guys, there's people that like to let their nuts hang, but they're not good enough to do that. You have to play on and off ball. You got to be able to switch to players, get back on players. If somebody's open, you got to be able to switch to the closest man and get out to him. That is the best way to stop these teams that have overpowered players, those overpowered ISO players, especially if they like to go 5 out and just do the pick and roll. Now, I already told you guys in previous defensive settings videos of how to stop the pick and roll with going under and catching hedge. If you haven't seen those videos, I'll be leaving the link in the description down below. There also will be at the end of the video. Now, I'm going to show you some gameplay of me actually locking up in this game. Now, as you can see, I am the Houston Rockets. They are, they're not the best defensive team. I mean, well, according to 2K, they're the number 2nd ranked defensive team, I guess because of Clint Capella and Chris Paul. But, there's not really somebody that's going to be able to lock down Giannis. As you can see, my aggression is play physical and point of emphasis was to shrink the floor. Now, you can go to a 2-3 when you play the Bucks, but you have to be careful because of Jason Terry. But he's not, obviously Jason Terry's not going to knock down 10 3-pointers, but Middleton has a slow shot, so you could be able to contest, but you want to start out in this man-to-man settings with the settings that I gave you guys. Now, as you can see, we look at the defense we got on Giannis. PJ Tucker, guys, when you play man-to-man defense, do not play with the Y button, you play with the stick. Don't know how many times I've stressed that in previous videos. Play with the stick. As you can see here, we leave Eric Gordon wide open. Like I told you guys, Eric Gordon is not a shooter. Leave him open, or you can get out there and contest it a little bit if you want, but he's not going to knock down too many 3-pointers. I would rather him go 1 for 5 than Giannis just keep dropping you off because you're not helping. Help off of Eric Gordon to double team Giannis. Giannis has to be double teamed in this game to be able to stop him because 2K18 is trash. The ISO game is so overpowered, it's crazy. Now, if you guys would like to see a video on how to be a better ISO player with like actual dribble moves, I can make a video for that. Just leave it in the comment section down below. But I will be making a defensive setting video on every team in NBA 2K18 that you guys are having trouble with. Just let me know what teams you would like to see next. As you can see, I made a hard closeout on Jason Terry. Guys, I told you these are the best defensive settings in the game. I would not lie to you, especially without testing them out. I test out all of these defensive settings every single game, and I run my go-to defensive settings. I run them like every single game, and most of the time the settings are very close to them, but I do change it up a little bit depending on the team because every team's not the same. You can't play every team the same. You can't play the Golden State Warriors like you play the Milwaukee Bucks because everybody can shoot on the Warriors, everybody can't shoot on the Bucks. You see where I'm going with this? But anyways, guys, as you can see, I held the Milwaukee Bucks to only 3 for 12 in the first quarter, which is extremely good. This is on Hall of Fame difficulty, as I will go to the settings for you guys. I will show you without any cut, no cut, that this was on Hall of Fame the whole time. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more NBA 2K18 content. It'll help the channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom, I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me, turn the 02 into the 03.